Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Golden State calls timeout, and the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Najee. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Martin. And Podziemski subbed in for Ben Simmons. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Grimes. Now here's Curry. He has 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. His first shot coming late. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lively with a screen on Wiggins. There's the drive.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .157 left in the first half of this one.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
The Prodigy passes to Lively. Here's the Prodigy. Another bucket! Wow!
He's having himself quite a night, scoring with reckless abandon.
And he's nearing third place in career 40-point games.
Closing in on the Black Mamba Kobe Bryant, who was able to reach that mark 122 times over the course of his storied career.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins from long range. Mavericks with a rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
The Warriors shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Kuminga. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Lively.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Tipped. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Here's Podziemski. No points yet. And that one drops for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
The Prodigy can't hit. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from short range. Here's the Prodigy. And so it's Dallas with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, the 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's the prodigy in at the small forward position. Wiggins from long range, and the Warriors with another 3.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to the prodigy. Oh, a 2-handed power slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Doncic against Curry. Back to Wiggins. There's a screen. With a step back. Doncic pulls down the board.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside. There's a screen by Kuminga. The 3 is up. And the Warriors miss again. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the prodigy. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Golden State. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Wiggins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Lively. Here's the prodigy. Screen by Lively. The prodigy. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
It's Wiggins on the wing. He's got 9. And rejected. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Warriors.
Watch outside.
6 to shoot. Jackson Davis a screen. Curry against Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
And there's the lob. Oh! That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Here's the prodigy. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Okay, he gets a reaction
Earning
on that,
his
but I
money
don't
on
know
the
that.
interior
Crazy.
tonight. That's a nice move.
Stay there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Podziemski's shot is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. After this game, they can look forward.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Now here's Podziemski. He's got 5. Outside Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 9.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's the prodigy. With the oh my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on. Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. Outside Kuminga. Here's Simmons. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
.125 left in the third quarter. Curry with it. 11 points in the game. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Rebounded by Prosper.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's the prodigy. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Let me check how many dunks we got for this game. 16 dunks.
One minute left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Jackson Davis. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Now here's Podziemski. Tight defense on him. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's the prodigy. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Up in time. And it's good. He hits another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And so it's Dallas way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
Curry, he's checked in for Williams. Martin, the pass to Curry. Here's Najee.
Get the perimeter.
Martin outside. Pass to Curry to snap the cold streak. And the Warriors miss again.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Andrew Wiggins.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
They've got Stephen Curry. Kenyon Martin is out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Terry in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's the prodigy into the lane.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Simmons. Naji sets a screen. Simmons, the pass to Naji. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Playmaking is a strong suit for Simmons. He knows how to break up the defense.
Here's the prodigy. Yep, count it.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Stripped it away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. With the second effort. Good. He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. And Dallas with possession. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. The prodigy passes to Grimes. Knocks down the long J.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Pass to the prodigy. Another one falls. Amazing. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardy, the pass to the prodigy, and stolen by Simmons. And they're on the run. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. And the prodigy gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Martin outside for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Grimes. Here's the prodigy. Washington a screen. Here's the prodigy. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, what a special year they're having. Picking up their 59th win.
but they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Prodigy.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Simmons. Off target at the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's the Prodigy. It falls.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never...
Son, you just passed MJ. Take a beat, sit back, and enjoy.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
MP just broke the game. Most points scored in a single season.
an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The WNBA season is tipping off May 16th, and if you haven't already, fans of fast-paced
Higher career, your own My WNBA, or compete in
W is your path to championships and becoming the greatest of all time.
In the W, you can make your mark on franchise through the years.
Earn VC, Buzz, and
all of a W.
EV3 to 21. And here with the community and getting tips.
So excited to have you on the show today. So tell me
So they had me play against people back up. Started playing Pro-Am, and then once the...
I'm an old head right here with you. So, it's in Pro-Am.
Best piece of advice I have is a rope.
devs over the summer and getting all of the details.
There's so much to cover, from gameplay features to modes. How about we stop talking and we jump right in?
And when you hop into the city, pull up your map. You'll know some of the best players in NBA.
Player Builder comes with a new wrinkle. You can create also going to be
leaders for
5 seasons.
Inside the city, the affiliations have brand new designs. Press the rebound button to watch the latest episode of 2K TV.
And we have new ways to come settings that suit the
and ever, because in 2K25
additions to 2K25, we also have to highlight some nostalgia. 10 years after their debut, fan favorite
you're making its grand of game modes and customization options in here, so knock yourself out.
For a change of pace, head to the track door
or even your for more nostalgia.
Their debut fan favorite My Park. With so many new additions to 2K25, we also have to highlight some nostalgia. 10 years after their debut, fan favorite
you're making its grand of game mode.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's about to tear it up.
Sports presents the NBA. And now, look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on... deciding to change it up. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. Thank you.
You win some, you lose some.
Kawhi out there tonight.
These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bearskin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's the Prodigy in at the 3.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
Pass to the Prodigy. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The Prodigy's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Highland. Inside. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Doncic passes to the Prodigy. Screen by Lively. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Washington. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Powell with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Strus. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Doncic outside. Here's the Prodigy. Really played well against Golden State in his last game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Washington passes to Doncic. Here's the Prodigy. And he dunks it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Outside Strus from the arc. The shot won't fall. The Mavericks lead by 9. Washington with the ball. Strus covering. Here's the Prodigy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Shot by Leonard, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Leonard to get back on track. Nails it from 3. Leonard's got 8.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. Strus the pass to Leonard. Over Washington. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just...
Oh! They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break.
Whoa! The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
The Mavericks lead by 14. Doncic passes to the prodigy. Back to Doncic. Over Highland. Again, Dallas.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Zubac. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Clippers, Bol, he's checked in for Leonard. Powell comes in for Strus. And Holiday subbed in for Highland. And Dallas with a change here, too. Prosper's checked in. Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role? Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Basket's good. The Prodigy's got 24 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
41 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's stolen by Lively. Here's the Prodigy. They get it again. Second chance shot. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Holiday against Doncic. Rebounded by Prosper.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's the Prodigy. Powell covers. Here's the Prodigy from deep. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Stevens, and it's Strus in for Powell. Pass to the Prodigy. And that one's good. The Prodigy's got 29.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the Prodigy in at the small forward position. Doncic against Holiday. Here's the Prodigy. That's 29 for him.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Holiday. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Holiday against Doncic. Tipped. In transition. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. The Prodigy. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The Prodigy's got 33.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Done with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Floats one. And Grimes pulls it down. Dallas has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Dunn. It's blocked.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Holiday. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in for Grimes. Outside, Highland. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Highland. Corner shot. And he drops that one in. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Washington outside. Now Irving. Here's the prodigy. 33 points for him. Bol grabs the board.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the left side wing. Zubac finds Leonard. Outside Bol. Fires for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Bol. Here's Leonard. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The Clippers shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Outside Strus. Pass to Leonard. Back to Strus. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's the prodigy, covered by Strus. And the prodigy gets it to go. The prodigy's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Leonard for 3. No luck on that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Looking at Dallas. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Mavericks.
The way they have...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Norman Powell out there with Bones Highland. And it's Strus in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Zubac passes to Strus. Out to Leonard. Outside, Highland. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Here's Zubac. Second shot opportunity, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's
bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the Prodigy. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. The Prodigy's got 43 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Strus. It's tipped.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Highland.
What the fuck is
well, the
this
Clippers
even
shooting just
talking about,
24% on this
I had
one.
no
Not
control
great.
over that.
Driving inside. And no good. The dry spell continues. And the Prodigy gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 45 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Leonard. Oh, plenty of contact on that
Seems
shot.
not a foul.
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Zubac with a screen on Washington. Leonard shot's good.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Dallas has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Beyond the arc. The Prodigy can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Highland. Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. It's stolen by Highland. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Strus. Down low. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 5 points.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's the Prodigy. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Highland looking for an opening. Here's Leonard. And he hits the jumper. Leonard's got 21 points in the game.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Powell's got his third basket on the night right there.
A fearless scorer from beyond the arc. Norman Powell doing his thing.
Here's the prodigy. Driving in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
19-footer. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games
Ain't no way
up,
two other
and
players
that
got
kind of
hurt
stretch
in the
can
last
bring a team together. Winning
4
some of
minutes.
these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. The prodigy can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Brown. Leonard left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Here's the pick. Here's the prodigy. Leonard defending. And the prodigy gets it to go.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Leonard outside. Outside Holiday. A minute 35 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the prodigy. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. The prodigy's got 59 points. Outside Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. Five to shoot. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by Prosper. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hardy, the pass to the prodigy. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Now here's Holiday. Leonard on the wing. Can't connect from short range. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
Get him, MP. Your time.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hardy. And it's the prodigy in at the 4.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Hits the trifecta.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Leonard on the take, and the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Here's the prodigy. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now for an update on Bol Bol's injury. We go to the sideline.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Clippers. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Leonard left side. Mavericks with a rebound. The prodigy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And it's good. 2 points. The prodigy's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Brown. Strus comes in for Stevens. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Highland in for Holiday. Powell passes to Leonard. Here's Highland. Out to Powell from downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's the fast break. Here's the prodigy. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And it's Strus off the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's the prodigy. Driving to the basket. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Get there, get there.
Out. Side Highland. Pass to Strus. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now. Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Gafford, the screen. Here's the prodigy on the take. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Powell, it's good.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Pass to the prodigy. Pulls up on the wing. Strus grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The three ball. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the prodigy.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Pass to Grimes. Here's the prodigy. Launches a 3. He got it again! Sensational!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Leonard against Thompson. Leonard left side. Clock at 6. From deep, Strus. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Hardy, the pass to the prodigy. Releases. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.